Where You From is the first tune that we included Tucson on for this project, and our first joint venture in, now we have the music, what happens if you give your first crack at the lyrics. And throughout the whole process of creating this record, we talk about how fortunate it was that we started off with that tune, because Tucson came in so prepared and really gave us a bang bang chorus that was extremely catchy. And I remember Reed and I kind of looking at each other like, wow, this is going to be quite a wild ride, you know, if this is the way that this project is going to go from here on out.
I think the biggest breakthrough on this tune was the chorus. It was the first day that we laid down, I think vocals. I think he did all of the vocals in one day. And the big breakthrough is he did the chorus, "Where you from?" You know, he kind of spoke it. And then he had, I think, another line, and then I think a kind of sort of a tonal, you know, line, and then we had him do another, and then we started thinking about, well, let's sing that all twice, 3 times, and look at different panning. So if we were to go down and look at the vocal tracks, I feel like this is the part where Alan Parsons says, "And then we have the girls." But yeah, if you look at the chorus.
And everybody keeps asking, where are you from? And who do you know? Where have you been? Where are you about to go? What do you got? And what can you give?
And he has
Tell me what's what.
The low tone. From, give, no. And we have him sing those a couple times, and I don't know if we ran those through any sort of processing above and beyond just having him do it multiple times and just playing with pans and volume settings. So it was pretty basic, but I thought that it really took the tune to a new level, because that's the hook.
Vinny Rose, great guitarist in town, had put down a solo for us over the bridge of this tune, and my initial vision was to have that be just an instrumental pass. And like so many other instances on this record, even though that was the initial goal, we decided that we need lyrics. People want lyrics, people want to be entertained, not necessarily by an instrumental solo. So how do we balance that out? Keep Vinny's solo in there because he played it so well, and still maintain that listener interest. So we ended up using Tucson to kind of rhyme over that bridge and kind of blend those two together, the lyrics and the instrumental.
The bridge of a tune is usually that little mini song within a song, is kind of how I think of them, where it usually shows up once. In this case, we're coming out of the second chorus. And
where are you about to go? I tell them everywhere and back, and we won't settle until the rest paid in full.
And
it's like this every time, man.
What's interesting about this bridge is that it was supposed to be, I think, a guitar solo. And what occurred to us as we were running down the field with this project is that solos are kind of out. And yet everyone's a jazz player, so it's kind of trying to figure out how do you make this happen. And so our plan was to have Tucson come in and just do some sort of vocal, not really scatting, but just kind of riffing, free forming on it. But we also want to kind of have our cake and eat it too. So we left the guitar solo in, dropped it back, brought in Tucson, threw in, you know, some congas, and I think we threw in, is this where we have the sample of the bus going by as he's talking about touring?
Friends supposed to ask me, how you pay rent, man? Where'd you get that food from? How you making it by? Hey man, I was in New York last weekend, Miami last week, Chicago.
Here comes the bus.
Come on tour. Yeah. Cause I'm a traveling man, yes, I'm a traveling man, yeah, with my traveling band and my traveling fan, yeah. Cause I'm a traveling man, yes, I'm a traveling man, with a traveling band, yeah, and my traveling